earthquake ripped through large parts of northern Japan, shaking the ground with a force that residents described as unlike anything they had felt in years. The tremor struck without warning, jolting people out of their routines and throwing entire districts into sudden panic. Buildings groaned under the pressure, windows vibrated fiercely, and the earth beneath people's feet seemed to twist. For several terrifying seconds, it felt as if the land itself was breaking apart. Those who were indoors rushed toward doorways or crouched beside furniture as the shaking intensified. Ceiling lights swayed aggressively, nearly tearing free from their mounts in several buildings. Walls trembled, producing deep, rumbling sounds that echoed through apartments and offices. The fear was immediate and overwhelming. Every second felt dangerously long.
Офигеть!
As the quake continued, cracks formed across some older structures, sending small fragments of plaster raining down. Glass shattered in a few storefronts as the pressure rippled upward through buildings. People screamed and scrambled to move away from falling debris. The emotional shock was visible as residents clung to each other while the world around them shook uncontrollably. Outside, the situation was equally chaotic. Cars rocked on their suspensions as the pavement shuddered beneath them, and several parking alarms erupted at once. Trees shook violently as if blasted by an invisible wind, scattering leaves and dust across the streets. Parents grabbed their children and ran toward open spaces, fearing collapsing structures around them. Public alarms blared across multiple towns as authorities rushed to issue rapid earthquake alerts. The shrill warnings intensified the chaos, piercing through the already tense atmosphere. People poured into the streets, many still trembling from shock, unsure of where the next danger might come from. The sound of sirens mixed with cries, creating a chilling scene of collective fear. Several neighborhoods experienced falling shelves, overturned appliances, and damaged household items. Children cried as objects toppled around them, and adults anxiously tried to reassure them while struggling to stay calm themselves. Many residents instinctively shut off gas lines, recalling past disasters, where fires followed major quakes. The emotional strain spread faster than the damage itself. In coastal areas, fear intensified as people worried about potential aftereffects of the quake. Even the slightest shift in sea behavior amplified anxiety among communities still haunted by earlier tragedies. Residents stepped onto higher ground, watching the horizon with dread, even though no destructive waves had formed. The psychological weight of living in an earthquake-prone region hung heavily on everyone. Small aftershocks rattled various districts, fueling renewed panic among people who had just stepped outside for safety. Each tremor, though minor, sent fresh waves of fear through communities already shaken to the core. People stayed in open fields, refusing to return indoors until they felt certain the worst had passed. For many, even a slight vibration felt catastrophic. Authorities warned that more aftershocks were possible and urged residents to remain alert. Experts reported that the quake originated from deep plate movement beneath the ocean floor, the kind that often produces unpredictable secondary tremors. Although the immediate threat had eased, tension remained palpable across the region. The earthquake had ended, but the fear lingered long afterward. Japan's resilience and preparedness prevented a dangerous event from turning catastrophic. Yet, the psychological scars of such a violent tremor reminded everyone how fragile life can feel in a region constantly shaped by seismic forces. As the earth settled, residents looked toward the future with a mix of relief and deep uncertainty. The shaking had stopped, but no one could forget how suddenly it began.